Hello and welcome to Small Town's 5-Step Guide to Manhood. I'm Matt.
And I'm James.
And this is step 1, realising your ultimate physicality.
Now, there are two types of men, alpha males and beta trash. Alpha males, women want to be with them. Men want to be them. So which one do you want to be? I think the choice is clear. Now, body language is 99.9% of human communication. So it's very important that at all times you want to represent yourself in the best possible way through your appearance and body language.
Today we're going to show you a few little tricks. They might take you a couple of minutes to do each day, but they will change your life. It's all about utilising your physicality to accentuate your masculinity. So James, if you could just take off your outer layer of clothing so we can see what we've got to work with.
So we're going to start with a basic male stance 1. So James is just going to bring his feet slightly wider apart than his hips, like that. That's where you want to start. You want to bend the knees, lock them in place, and then coming up, you want the thighs to be nice and rigid, creating a base for the core. You're going to twist your pelvis under, and then feeling that energy riding up through your center, up to your chest, you're getting up to the shoulders. Now, we men, we store a lot of tension in our shoulders. So we're just gonna roll those shoulders back a few times and just watch what happens as we roll the shoulders back. Notice how James's chest, it just naturally wants to puff itself out. So we're gonna roll back and hold and then get a bit more space between the arms and the torso. That's your basic male stance 1. Now, let's see what happens when we bring that down into a so-called passive pose like sitting. Whoa, did we all see that? Okay, look at James. He's sitting, he's relaxed, but he's slouched. He's not engaged, he's not present. What happened there, his basic male stance 1 structure, where he consolidated all of his power, completely dissipated as he came down into the sit. So James is going to reassume that basic male stance 1 structure. And let's see what happens as he comes down into the sit, holding on to that pose. So James just going to gently lower down. Now what you want to do here is just not go down too heavily. When you feel the touch of the chair, you just want to bounce off, and maybe it's useful just to bounce a few times and find that little range that you've got to play with, because essentially here you don't want to be touching the chair as you're sitting. He's sitting down, he's relaxed, but he's present, he's engaged, he's ready for any opportunity that presents itself to simply get quickly out of his chair and intercept that opportunity.
Well, that concludes step 1 of Small Town's 5-Step Guide to Manhood, realising your ultimate physicality.